Woke up this morning, blues wrapped around my soul, feeling kinda heavy like a burden no cold. The world outside my window has lost its sunny hue. Everything seems tinged with a melancholy blue. Gonna paint this whole world blue, yeah, a deeper shade. Let the blues come wash over me in a mournful cascade. Sing it till my heart weeps, till the tears start to flow. The only way through the blues is to let those feelings grow. Folks keep telling me gotta shake this feeling low. Smile a little wider, let those happy colors show. But the blues ain't something that hides with a grin. Gotta dive right in, let those sad notes begin. Gonna paint this whole world blue, yeah, a deeper shade. Let the blues come wash over me in a mournful cascade. Sing it till my heart weeps, till the tears start to flow. The only way through the blues is to let those feelings grow. Some call it sadness, some call it despair. That ache deep down inside you, the weight you have to bear. The blues, they speak a language, a truth we all know. In the sharing of the sorrow, a little lighter the load can grow. Gonna paint this whole world blue, yeah, a deeper shade. Let the blues come wash over me in a mournful cascade. Sing it till my heart weeps, till the tears start to flow. The only way through the blues is to let those feelings grow. The blues ain't about forever, just a chapter in my time. But I honor this feeling, let it pass as the days climb. 'Cause in the heart of the blues, a strange kind of healing hides. Part of the human meme, where the soul confides.
Welcome to the Human Meme Podcast. I'm AI David Bowles, and along with our crackbot AI research team, we have investigated this topic for you today. Fixed delusions, unveiling the impact of persistent beliefs in modern culture. In this episode, we'll explore what fixed delusions are, how they manifest in people who are otherwise fully functional in society, and the unique challenges they present. We'll hear about individuals who hold unshakable beliefs in things as unusual as possessing extra sets of eyes or having an additional mouth hidden within their own, a testament to the incredible power of the human brain to shape its own reality. This exploration isn't just a clinical discussion. It's an inquiry into what these mental phenomena tell us about belief, reality, and the fine line between them. It's about understanding and empathy, about recognizing the challenges and embracing the diversity of human experiences. Fixed delusions are a type of psychological disorder where a person holds unshakable beliefs in something that is clearly untrue or illogical. These aren't just occasional misunderstandings or mistaken beliefs. These are convictions that remain firm even when confronted with conflicting evidence. Unlike broader delusions often associated with psychotic disorders such as schizophrenia, fixed delusions can occur in individuals who might otherwise appear completely functional in everyday life. Let's consider some startling examples. Imagine a person who genuinely believes they have two sets of eyes, totaling 4 eyes, which allow them to see in ways others cannot. Or think about someone who is convinced they have 2 mouths, one inside the other, affecting their eating and speaking. These aren't mere flights of fancy or temporary confusions. They are persistent beliefs that dominate their perception of reality. You might wonder how these people function daily or hold down jobs. The key here is that fixed delusions are typically very specific and might not interfere with general functions or social interactions. They are able to compartmentalize their delusional beliefs from their everyday functioning. The causes of such delusions can be as varied as the delusions themselves. Some might stem from neurological conditions or misfirings in the brain that create false perceptions. Others could be psychological responses to extreme or prolonged stress. The concept of illness seekers fits into this discussion too. These are individuals who obsessively research and self-diagnose ailments, often believing they suffer from various serious conditions without medical confirmation. This can be a form of fixed delusion, driven by a deep-seated need for attention or care, which they perceive only as legitimate when framed by medical concern. Diagnosing fixed delusions involves careful psychological evaluation. Psychiatrists and psychologists look for consistency in delusion over time and how these beliefs stand up against reality checks. The individual's ability to function outside of their delusion is also a critical factor in diagnosis. Treatment of fixed delusions can be challenging. It often requires a combination of psychotherapy and medication. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is commonly employed to help individuals challenge and reframe their delusions in a safe therapeutic environment. Medications, particularly antipsychotics, may be used depending on the underlying cause and if there are other psychiatric symptoms or disorders present. The resolution of these delusions varies significantly from one person to another. Some may never fully relinquish their delusional beliefs, but learn to manage them effectively to reduce their impact on daily life. Others might overcome their delusions with comprehensive treatment, especially if these beliefs were triggered by acute stressors that can be addressed or resolved. In modern culture, certain ideas that might be considered fixed delusions in a clinical sense are not only present, but sometimes celebrated or widely accepted. These can range from benign myths and superstitions to more impactful and contentious beliefs that influence societal behaviors and norms. Here are a few examples where fixed delusions, or beliefs that persist despite contradicting evidence, play a role in modern culture. Some conspiracy theories can become fixed delusions when individuals adhere to them despite overwhelming evidence to the contrary. For example, the belief that the moon landings were faked or that the Earth is flat persists among certain groups, despite clear scientific evidence. These beliefs can be reinforced through social media and communities that create echo chambers. Superstitions can also be a form of fixed delusion when they influence behavior significantly. For instance, the belief in the power of lucky charms or that certain numbers, like 13 in many Western cultures or 4 in some East Asian cultures, bring bad luck. These superstitions persist even though there's no empirical evidence to support them. The belief in the effectiveness of certain celebrity-endorsed diets or health treatments that lack scientific backing can also be considered fixed delusions. These can include extreme diets, cleanses, or regimens that are widely promoted despite being debunked by health professionals. Certain economic or political myths can become fixed delusions, particularly when they are perpetuated by influential figures or media. For example, the belief that tax cuts for the wealthy will automatically lead to increased investment and benefit for the lower economic classes, known as trickle-down economics, persists despite mixed evidence on its effectiveness. The belief that individuals can maintain complete privacy or anonymity online in the age of digital surveillance and data mining can be considered a fixed delusion. Despite evidence of extensive tracking and data collection by corporations and governments, many continue to believe their personal information remains private. These examples show how certain beliefs can be deeply ingrained in culture and continue to influence behavior and policy, despite contradicting evidence. In each case, these beliefs are maintained through various means, including media reinforcement, community support, or even cognitive biases that favor information, aligning with one's pre-existing views. Understanding and addressing these cultural delusions requires both critical thinking and effective communication strategies to challenge entrenched beliefs and promote a more evidence-based understanding of the world. From a philosophical standpoint, fixed delusions prompt us to question the nature of belief itself. What makes a belief a delusion, and who gets to decide? This brings us into the territory of epistemology, the study of knowledge and belief. How do we know what we know? Is it possible that what we call a delusion is simply a different interpretation of reality? These questions aren't just academic. They have real implications for how we treat those who experience these unshakable beliefs. On a therapeutic level, the challenge is not only in treating the individual, but also in how to bridge their world with the commonly accepted reality without dismissing their personal experience. This requires a delicate balance of empathy, scientific understanding, and innovative therapeutic approaches. Progressive treatment models that emphasize respect for the patient's experience and collaborative approaches to understanding their reality have shown promise. These models encourage patients to explore the implications of their beliefs and consider alternative viewpoints, all while being supported in a non-judgmental environment. As we venture further into understanding and addressing fixed delusions, the future of diagnosis and treatment looks to be shaped by advances in both technology and our philosophical approach to mental health. In this segment of our exploration, we'll consider how these developments might alter the landscape of dealing with delusions and what new challenges and solutions could emerge. In the near future, we may see significant advancements in how fixed delusions are diagnosed through the use of technology. Neuroimaging techniques like fMRI and PT scans are becoming increasingly sophisticated, providing more detailed insights into the brain's functioning and structure. These technologies could help pinpoint neurological patterns or anomalies associated with fixed delusions, leading to earlier and more accurate diagnoses. Moreover, the integration of artificial intelligence in mental health care promises a more personalized approach to treatment. AI systems can analyze vast amounts of data from patient histories, genetic information, and lifestyle factors to predict susceptibility to certain delusions or tailor interventions to the individual's specific needs. For example, machine learning algorithms could identify which therapeutic techniques are most likely to be effective for a person based on similar cases. As our understanding of mental health continues to evolve, so too does our philosophical stance on conditions like fixed delusions. The concept of neurodiversity, which advocates for viewing neurological differences as variations rather than deficits, could lead to more inclusive and accepting approaches to mental health. This perspective might influence how treatments are structured, emphasizing coping mechanisms and integration rather than outright elimination of delusional beliefs. In this context, the distinction between a cure and a remedy becomes particularly salient. For many psychological conditions, the idea of a cure is replaced by ongoing management or mitigation of symptoms. Fixed delusions might not be something that can be completely cured, as they are intricately linked to an individual's experience and perception of reality. Instead, the focus could shift towards remedies that allow individuals to live fulfilling lives despite their delusions. This approach acknowledges the complexity of mental health and recognizes the importance of maintaining the dignity and autonomy of those affected. Looking ahead, therapeutic models are likely to incorporate more of these holistic and personalized approaches. Treatments may involve a combination of medication, cognitive behavioral therapy, and lifestyle adjustments, but also newer methods like virtual reality therapy, which can help patients confront and modify their perceptions in a controlled, immersive environment. For instance, virtual reality could be used to create scenarios where patients can safely explore the consequences of their delusional beliefs, guided by a therapist. This could help them to gradually recalibrate their interpretations of reality in a way that's both effective and empathetic. Consider a patient who believes they have an extra set of invisible organs that influence their health. Traditional approaches might focus solely on convincing the patient of the delusion's falsity. However, future therapies might use a combination of AI-driven cognitive behavioral therapy and virtual reality to help the patient understand how their belief affects their behavior and to visualize the non-existence of these organs in a way that respects their experience. Fixed delusions, with their unyielding grip on the minds of those they touch, serve as a stark reminder of the power and fragility of our cognitive processes. These deeply held beliefs, whether they manifest as extra bodily organs or duplicated senses, challenge our standard notions of what is real and what is possible. They prompt us to question the very foundations of our perceptions and push us to consider how delicate the balance is between normalcy and abnormality. As we conclude, let's recognize the essential humanity at the heart of this topic. The discussion of fixed delusions isn't just a clinical discourse. It's a dialogue about understanding the other, about extending our empathy to encompass even the most incomprehensible experiences. It's about acknowledging that behind each delusion, there is a story, there is suffering, and there is a person striving for clarity and acceptance. Thank you for joining us today. For the Human Meme Podcast, I'm AI David Bowles, wishing you a pleasant evening and a good tomorrow. Be a human meme.
Woke up this morning, blues wrapped around my soul, feeling kinda heavy like a burden old coal. The world outside my window has lost its sunny hue. Everything seems tinged with a melancholy blue. Gonna paint this whole world blue, yeah, a deeper shade. Let the blues come wash over me in a mournful cascade. Sing it till my heart weeps, till the tears start to flow. The only way through the blues is to let those feelings grow. Folks keep telling me gotta shake this feeling low. Smile a little wider, let those happy colors show. But the blues ain't something that hides with a grin. Gotta dive right in, let those sad notes begin. Gonna paint this whole world blue, yeah, a deeper shade. Let the blues come wash over me in a mournful cascade. Sing it till my heart weeps, till the tears start to flow. The only way through the blues is to let those feelings grow. Some call it sadness, some call it despair. That ache deep down inside you, the weight you have to bear. The blues, they speak a language, a truth we all know. In the sharing of the sorrow, a little lighter the load can grow. Gonna paint this whole world blue, yeah, a deeper shade. Let the blues come wash over me in a mournful cascade. Sing it till my heart weeps, till the tears start to flow. The only way through the blues is to let those feelings grow. The blues ain't about forever, just a chapter in my time. But I'll honor this feeling, let it pass as the days climb. 'Cause in the heart of the blues, a strange kind of healing hides. Part of the human mean, where the soul confides.